welcome back to another glorious day for Hearthstone, hopefully. So, lately I've been doing my mid-range Paladin deck, but it kind of ran into a bit of a snag where it's kind of starting to stagnate out, where almost it's going 50-50. And I came across a Paladin that's been in expansion. I'm at a loss for words, lol. And it's basically called the Mysterious Challenger or Secret Paladin. Now the way this Paladin works is that usually Paladin secrets are so crap on their own, but when they're combined together they can create one of the most nastiest effects I've seen so far. Now the reason why it's called Mysterious Challenger is because, well, Mysterious Challenger is in the deck. Now I choose to play a mid-ranged version of the Secret Paladin. There is an aggro version. I don't really care for aggro. So, without further introduction, let's get into the specifics of the deck. So you'll see there's two Avenges, which Avenge on its own is actually a decent secret. When one of your minions dies, it will give a random friendly minion +3 attack and +2 health. That's actually very good, if you can make sure that you get the right thing that you want. One of the newest cards from the Grand Tournament is a secret called Competitive Spirit. Now, when your turn starts, it will give all your minions +1 attack and +1 health. It can be pretty bad if you don't have a lot of stuff on the board, and if it heals, like, say, a Paladin, your token of a Silverhand Recruit, now you're just stuck with a 2-2. Next up, another good secret, is Noble Sacrifice. So basically whenever an enemy attacks, doesn't matter who, if it's the opponent's minions, it will summon a 2 attack, 1 health defender as the new target. So basically this is an effective taunt for 1 mana, basically. And to round off our secrets, we got 2 Redemption. Now usually this is a bad card because you can't really guarantee what you're going to revive, but there are certain cards that you would really want to get revived. But this is when one of your minions dies, it will then come back to life with 1 health, which can be very beneficial. Now, given that, when we get down to Mysterious Challenger, these secrets are going to be very explosive together. But how does Secret Paladin work, especially with mid-range? We like what's called sticky minions. Sticky minions meaning that when they die, they bring forth more minions. They're just not gonna give up. So for that end, we run 1 Haunted Creeper for 2 mana. It's a 1 attack, 2 health spider, basically. And you might think, but the stats, why? But you see, when it dies, it will summon 2 1/1 spectral spiders. So basically now I have a 2/2 on the board for 2 mana. And first you have to get through the Haunted Creeper. It summons more things, and that's what gets nasty. As the mid-range Paladin, we have an Ironbeak Owl for silence purposes, in case we have to get past a nasty taunt, or if something has a nasty effect that we don't want around, or if something gets buffed, or debuffed, depends on the situation. Also, like mid-range, we run a Knife Juggler. It's a very good card. 3 attack, 2 health. Whenever you summon a minion, you deal 1 damage to a random enemy, which really combos well with Muster for Battle. But before that, we've got 2 Shielded Mini-Bots, which is actually one of the best 2-drops you can get, and Paladins actually have one of the best 2-drops. Because it is, for 2 mana, a 2 attack, 2 health minion, but it has a Divine Shield. You have to pop that shield before you hurt the minion. It's very good. Rounding it off, we now have Muster for Battle, which will summon 3 1 attack, 1 health Silverhand Recruits, and give us a, basically it will give us a Light's Justice, which you can see on the board. It's that hammer, basically. Combine that with Knife Juggler, that is 3 random daggers thrown, and then count your own weapon. That's 4 damage at your disposal for 5 mana in total. Next up we go to another sticky minion, known as the Harvest Golem. You see a trench here, 2 attack, 3 health, but when it dies it summons a 2/1 damaged golem. Yeah, stuff can get very fun with this. As usual in Paladin fashion though, 2 true silver champion weapons. It's one of the better weapons, I think. I mean, you restore 2 health and you can actually use it and be more versatile. Now, what's a bit differently is we're running with a spell called Blessing of Kings for 4 mana. This will give a minion +4 attack, +4 health. This card can actually be used as a finisher if you get it and you have enough damage to push through to the enemy. In most Paladin style, we have the card's Consecration. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. This can be used as a finisher or a salvation piece. But you gotta make sure that everything's at 2 health before you do it. Because this deck does not run Equality, because you really shouldn't be that far behind on the board. If you are, you might have already just lost. Another good card from the Grand Tournament, which has made Paladins a bit more different, is Murloc Knight. Now, don't get confused. This does not make this deck a Murloc deck, nor does a Paladin go as a Murloc. In all fairness, it kind of shouldn't. Murloc decks I find to be ludicrous. I'm sorry, but yeah. But with the Grand Tournament, Inspire became a new effect. Whenever we use our hero ability, it activates Inspire. This will summon a random Murloc. Any Murloc, including the legendary Old Murkai. And he has charge, and he gains attack for each Murloc on the board. If you get a second Murloc Knight out of this, stuff gets crazy. But it's best to normally play Murloc Knight on turn 6, unless you're guaranteed on turn 4 your opponent can't do anything. Now go to one of the best sticky minions in the game. At 4 mana, with 4 attack and 3 health, it's the Piloted Shredder. When it dies, it will summon a random 2-cost minion. I have had the mighty Millhouse Mana Storm drop, and he's a 2 mana, 4 attack, 4 health minion. I have had one of the worst cards, but it can also be one of the best cards, Doomsayer, pop up. When my turn starts, every minion dies. It's very risky, but it's worth the reward. Now, as a bit of a tempo play, we've added the legendary Loatheb into the deck for 5 mana, which when he is played on that turn, my enemy spells will cost 5 more on their turn. So that means on a mage's 6th turn, I play Loatheb, they can't use their mighty AoE. I do this to a Paladin, say on turn 6, they can't Equality Consecrate me. They can't get rid of my board. This can actually also even stop a Mind Control from a Priest. Now, unlike other Secret Paladins, I run 1 Quartermaster to give it that edge, because if I'm running Musters for Battle, well, those are guys I can get buffed to become 3/3s. And if Competitive Spirit goes off, now they're 4/4s. That's a huge amount of damage. So that is a bit of a possibility. Now, before we get to the centerpiece of the deck, I have Kel'Thuzad. I don't have Tyrion Fordring. But Kel'Thuzad, I'm sorry, makes up for this. At the end of my turn or my opponent's turn, all my friendly minions that have died come back. Now, imagine, if you will, that happens in Competitive Spirits in play. Crap ton of stuff now gets buffed. Now, for the card that makes the deck, it's Mysterious Challenger. 6 mana, 6 attack, and 6 health. Good stats on its own, but it's its battle cry that makes it so feared. This card has been called the Dr. 6 equivalent. Dr. 6 being a reference to Dr. Boom, which is considered to be one of the best 7 drops in the game. This can be considered one of the best 6 drops, and it's a Paladin-only card. What he does is he will put one of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. So, at max, it will pull 4 secrets: Redemption, Noble, Competitive, and Avenge. I'm not going to go into the order of how it gets pulled. You'll see how it works in the field. The reason why you carry 2 is to increase your chances of drawing Mysterious Challenger. And, of course, it never hurts to have a second one. But what should happen with this deck is you really don't want to have any secrets in your hand. Basically, you want the Mysterious Challenger to pull it out, and then amazing stuff will happen. So, let's go find out and have some fun doing this, shall we? Paladin on Paladin action. Marks the 19th Paladin this season.
Justice demands retribution.
And I'm at a 50% against Paladins at this point. It depends on what kind they are. Consecrate can actually be handy against any kind of Paladin. We'll get rid of the Noble Sacrifice. Shield Minibot's a pretty good drop. Murloc Knight, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Well met.
Oh, there's Mysterious Challenger. Really didn't want to draw him so soon, but we'll see what the opponent does. So, definitely turn 2 is going to be a Shielded Minibot. They'll probably coin out their own, or they'll throw, like, Knife Juggler just to screw with me. And hurt me. Depends on really what kind of paladin we're against. But we shall see.
I wonder.
Gonna blow the coin? No? Good. Ooh, sticky minion, but I'm thinking if the shields are up and there's a red alert, shielded mini-bot's always good to go. For turn 3, we could do the Haunted Creeper. Be better if we got the Harvest Golem. Really. Owl already. Well, that's okay. At least they didn't get rid of one of my sticky minions effects. Because this guy is nasty. Now, this deck kind of works like a board clear. You want to make sure you kind of try and keep as many minions as you can. You have to differentiate between going face and clearing board. But in the early game, you want to actually hold the board. Coins for a 4-drop. Piloted. Of course. So this deck is acting like a mid-range. Hard to say for sure. I'm not going to play Murloc Knight because that would be a bad play. We'll throw a secret. Now, best case scenario, they're going to go for the 1-2. It's going to come back, and then it's going to spawn even more Spiralings if they try to even consecrate this board. It's going to be very, extremely nasty for them, because that'll be a total of 4 spiders in total at best. Ooh, spiders. 2 turns till we begin the nastiest turn of all. Oh, really? True silvers? I'm fine with that. It's a sticky minion, mate. Good luck. It's back. Bing! Guess who's back? He's a nasty one, he is. Alrighty. Oh, wow. Second one. Well, let's see what you get. Guys are important, so we'll keep the guy. Oh, well, boy, to you too. That sucks.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. It really wasn't a mistake. It's just I wasn't quite expecting that drop. I can clear the board constantly, or period. Problem is, stuff doesn't really get done. Think, though, that this is the best play. I gotta clear the board. Next turn, instead of Mysterious Challenger, I'm probably going to do the Murloc Knight, so that then I can gain momentum, gain enough minions to then push with Mysterious Challenger. Because I'll be a guy and a random Murloc. So, we'll see. Mysterious Challenger would be good. 4 secrets would be played at max now. But, don't know.
I'll never tell.
Oh, this is the aggressive version of what I'm playing.
Never tell.
Well, unfortunately for you, douchebag, I've got my second Consecrate. Problem is, it won't kill them. What? That makes no sense.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. Screw you. Get down. Okay.
Get down!
Yeah, this is the aggressive version of what I play. Oh, this is gonna suck. I think I've already lost because this aggressive version is extremely nasty. It's turn 6, probably will play his Mysterious Challenger. I might then play my own to then basically counter him and go, yeah, I'm the same thing.
I wonder.
We'll see. I'm hoping that I don't have to. Really? You're gonna... Okay. Then you're gonna try and push 4 damage on my face, right? No Mysterious Challenger yet. And those are just too absurd.
Reporting for duty.
This is what infuriates me sometimes.
I see. Reporting for duty.
I've got both Mysterious Challengers and I can't really do a dang thing. Kinda sucks. As is, Secret Keepers have kind of taken the place of Undertaker back in the day, and Undertaker was such a nightmare. It got nerfed so hard, and it was good. It might come to the point where Secret Keeper might get nerfed, because it's basically became the secret, the Undertaker for Paladins and such. It's too obnoxious at this point.
Reporting for duty.
Really? You're just gonna go face? Then again, it is aggression, and I think that's a big mistake on your part, person. I can clear the board, mostly. Ah. If it's a get down, I'm going to be infuriated. Let's get down. Let it be a get down. Let's get down. Okay.
Get down!
Fine with that. I'll get rid of most of his board.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, that's BS. That my secret buffs are up as well. Blizzard, you need to fix that. That's a bit ridiculous. I've come across cards like that, especially with Priest, where if you heal, it's like their Light Warden buffs up too. That shouldn't be a thing, because that to me just breaks the game. It's an unfair advantage.
Let me
That's
think.
ridiculous, but whatever. I'm starting to lose control of the match, but I'm trying to hold on.
Put this apple on your head.
It's gonna be a muster.
Reporting
Face
for
me. F you. Douchebag.
Get down!
My hand was not that great to begin with, so it sucks. Oh, wow. Douchebag. Complete douchebag. I honestly have no hope.
Who am I? None of your business.
Okay, let's think here. Is there a way to win? No, not really, because here's how it works. Knife Juggler goes in for the attack where they send the 1/1 in, does that. I'm still going to lose, so GG.
The victory is your
Screw you.
retribution. Well played.
So that was Aggro Paladin, but it was Mysterious Challenger aggressive version. So here's hoping we can do better, because my hand was complete shite in the beginning. Seriously, another Paladin? That marks 20 in the
I will
season.
fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
Wow. Come on, give me a better hand for Christ's sakes. Wow.
Well met.
I was doing good yesterday. Why am I now given such shit hands? Argent Protector, Argent Squire. Already busts a secret, so it's Secret Paladin. Question is if it's aggro or not. You know what, douchebag? Have a Knife Juggler. I doubt it there's really much you can do, because you can't coin out a,
I can wait and fish all
Nat Pagel. Are you serious? Okay, Nat Pagel.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, if it's Mysterious Challenger, I'm going to be upset. So, or not Mysterious Challenger, but Noble Sacrifice. So I'm going to hold off, and he gets a card.
caught one.
Darn you, Nat Pagel! Oh well. Oh well. Here's hoping. On turn 4, I'm thinking if I go True Silver, I can then go send my 1/1 in, and if it's the Noble, then I'll be good. He's going to play Consecrate. Nope, his own True Silver. That's what I was going to do, you douchebag. Asshole. Now I get my 3-drop.
The battle
Really?
for justice.
Okay. Well, it's not competitive spirit. It's not redemption. Avenge. Alright, so he's got Avenge on the board. Well, I know how to stop that from happening. Really? Dum-dum. I never see the point of wasting a weapon on a face like that. There's no point in it.
I see.
The battle.
That will stop any ridiculous notions of consecrate and such, dude. I'm setting up my board. Plays his second one, of course he does. Well, let's get crazy.
Who am I? None of your business.
Mysterious Challenger!
The end is
The battle.
close.
The end is always close. So here's how it works. Noble Sacrifice pops first. Avenge. After Avenge is Redemption. Then on that turn, then Competitive Spirit kicks off. So things just got nasty. And if he plays his own, it might not be...
Put this apple on you.
Aw, just an apple? Muster ain't gonna save you, boy.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Muster will never save you.
Reporting for duty.
Thanks for procking the Avenge, dum-dum. Oh, on top of that...
Reporting for duty.
I
must move quickly.
Get down! My turn. So that's 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I've got lethal. Problem is, if that might be a noble.
Is close.
Oh, I've won.
Stop asking questions. For justice.
Well played.
That's how you beat Aggro Paladin. Or the Aggro secret version. You mess them up. I don't care if Avenge gets procced, it don't matter. You're dead.
Guide my lands.
Well played.
Well played.
That's how you beat that version. See? Better hand, better results. I should always play him on turn 6. I'm sorry, I really should.